Bristol Community College, Mathematics with Dan Avedikian, Math 011, Arithmetic, Section 4.1, Problem 3. This is Section 4.1, Problem 3. It says write each ratio as a fraction in simplest form, and we have parts A through F. So the first one is 30 to 40. So first make it a fraction. It would be 30 over 40, but now we can simplify it a little bit. And each one is reducible by 10, or you can basically cancel the zeros. So in simplest form, 3/4. The next one, 45 to 10. So as a fraction, it would be 45 over 10. And they can be reduced. 5 divides into both evenly. 5 will divide into 45 9 times. And 5 will divide into 10 2 times. So in simplest form, 9 over 2. The next one, 18 pounds to 12 pounds. So when they put units of measure, as long as the units of measure are the same, they'll wind up canceling. So it'll be 18 pounds over 12 pounds. Well, pounds over pounds can cancel. And then 18 over 12 can reduce also. 6 divides into each one evenly. 6 divides into 18 3 times, and 6 divides into 12 2 times. So in simplest form, it'd be 3 over 2. The next one, 1.8 grams to 20 grams. So again, initially we'll include the units of measure, but it will be appearing in the top and the bottom. So the top of my fraction, 1.8 grams. The denominator, 20 grams. Cancel grams on the top and on the bottom. So we have 1.8 over 20. One is a decimal, one is not. So what we can do is, in the numerator, move the decimal one spot and make it an 18. As many spots as we moved it in the numerator, we must move the same in the denominator. So that 20 doesn't have a decimal written, but you can assume it's at the end. And if we move one spot, it will make it a 200. Now, they're both even, so I can at least cut them in half, or divide by 2. 2 will divide into 18 9 times. 2 will divide into 200 100 times. So 9 over 100. Can I reduce that further? I cannot. Nothing divides into both 9 and 100 evenly. So the next one, part E, 0.5 liters to 10 liters. So same process, the 0.5 liters will start in the numerator. In the denominator, 10 liters. And again, the units of measure being the same, we can cancel them. Liters on the top, liters on the bottom. 0.5 over 10, similar problem as to what we had previously. One is a decimal, one is not. So instead of 0.5, I can make the numerator 5. That means I move the decimal one spot to go from 0.5 to 5. I have to move it the same number of spots in the denominator. It's not written for the 10, but you can assume it's at the end. So if I do 10 and move it over one spot, it becomes a 100. Now, 5 over 100 will reduce. 5 divides into 5 once. 5 divides into 120 times. So 1 over 20 is the simplest form. And finally, one left, part F, 32 feet to 80 feet. 32 feet will start in the numerator. 80 feet in the denominator. And again, same units of measure, numerator and denominator, I can just cancel them. 32 over 80 will reduce. They can both be reduced by 4, but they can actually both be reduced by 8. So 8 divides into 32 4 times. And 8 divides into 80 10 times. And apparently, I could have reduced by even more because I see that they can still be reduced, which is okay. If you don't see the biggest thing on the first try, that's fine. Just reduce again. They're both even, so I can divide 2 into both evenly. 2 divides into 4 twice. 2 divides into 10 5 times. So the final version in its most reduced form is 2 over 5.